All right, so we are here now, and this is what we got. Lube, bolt, jack set up, some jack stands. The car lifted a bit. Already loosened up the bolts. We do have our support for our tank. The new tank is already in. We're demoing this tank. We decided to go with a new one because we did not want to even attempt to clean this one out. We don't even know if it's dirty inside. We're just going to drop it. I have had experience dropping a tank before, so always put your protection so you can bring that down. There is wires or freaking hoses connected, so come down slowly and see where you can disconnect. If it's even like that, the setup. I got the new fuel strainer, the fuel sending unit, my bad, with the strainer on it, but I have that and I can look at that for a little reference. Let's get started on that. This is what we're looking like. It's not too bad. All right, so on each side we had these small breathers that disconnected. Alrighty, so the tank is coming down. We do or somehow have a small leak coming from the tank, the initial tank. I did not puncture a hole like I'm saying I'm using wood. And yeah, that's crazy. So got that coming down. And we took off the straps. Both of them came off nicely. I do have one just hanging. The other one I got it caught up in there. I should have rethought it, so I'm going to have to put another jack here and then pick it up and then take that strap carefully out and then re-bolt. It's kind of like some little stuff we got to do right here and re-put the wood and stuff. But the tank is lowered, as you can see. But like I said, we're going to take our time and make sure it looks good, and it does. Come on. All right, so we're about to lower it all the way down, but these two wires are something I want y'all to focus on. I believe one is the ground wire. I have no idea what's the other one. But I think from the dealer, they make them long enough so the tank can be lowered to the ground and then disconnect. But if not, we'll have to disconnect them right there without looking, which I'll put my hand like right in here and be like pop, pop, or whatever. I really don't know what's up. Now we do have the power, I believe, is off. We have this one ground cord that we're gonna work on, and we're just gonna take our time. So that negative ground line has a bolt right here. You probably barely can see it, but alrighty, so we do have it getting lowered. I got one jack stand, got the middle wood prop, and I also have another smaller jack. We have the tank out. One of the main things we want to do is make sure the dent is there. So the dent's right here, right there, and over here. See if they're all right, like where the strap or the buckles go on the brand new one. The new one we bought, it does come, I guess, pre-dented, pre-bent. I have bought a fuel tank that wasn't like that. So what we did with the rubber hammer, we hit it a rubber. So on this new tank, we're brand spanking new, spotless, clean in and out. This thing does not need any cleaning. I'm gonna throw the tank is ready to get bolted back up. I do need to run to the hardware store to get me some more fuel line and also to get me a quick jet to connect to my air compressor. My dad does want me to blow this line out and then put a bottle, like a water bottle, on the other side so they can see what comes out. Harbor Freight, a place where any man can be a mechanic at an affordable price. Shout out to these boys. All right, so this is what I got today: a flat screwdriver, air tool kit. I need these. I don't need that, but I need these little, what do you call them? Hose pins. Come on. Got the little trigger right here. We got the hose right here that we'll put in. Hit that thing up. We got the can bottle on the other side to catch whatever comes out. See, like I said, is the can to see what came out of the line. He wanted to make sure, and I'm pretty sure he's going to keep the can to show him when he gets here. Check it out, Daddy. We got it, baby. It came out. We'll see what's in there. Now the line has been sitting probably since 2016. The inspection sticker says 2016, so that's probably when they've been sitting. All right, guys. Now don't forget, because I also did forget. So this one right here, this line right here that goes that way, right, would be the supply. This one right here is going to be the return. And this one is going to be your exhaust, like a breather, kind of like your restroom, your toilet, right? Big old tank of water, you got to have a breather. That one's a breather. So I was going to leave this one wide open because I didn't care, but I realized this is our return. So I'm going to use the OE equipment return. The new tank is installed. I went ahead and put the original straps back on. I did order new ones, but I was like, the originals look pretty cool, so I'm going to just put that back on. Everything's bolted up. There's a slight dent there, but that wasn't me. I don't think that was me. I don't see why I have wood over here and a dent over there. But either way, it doesn't have to be perfect as long as it doesn't leak, right? But there is no crack, so it is a dent, but whatever. Tune up the carburetor next. Check the spark plugs on it. It does start though. It's like a cleaner start. So right now we have the fuel circulating, and that's what it sounds like. She sounds like that on her own. She might need some spark plugs. She might need a little quick tune up on the carburetor. But that's with the fuel circulating, with the fuel supply coming in and then going back into the tank. Fuel supply coming in and going back into the tank. And that's how the car stays on. Sounds all right. We will have to give it to the exhaust shop. I think it's going to need some, well, it has mufflers, but it needs them to get welded so it can sound a little calmer. But that's her right there getting used to the fuel, going back and forth. Letting that fuel run. Like I said, I run it on premium. Let that premium run. The gas gauge, the fuel gauge, it does work now. We have that new sending unit on it. We had about half a tank, but I'm pretty sure we're blowing it now. That going, but that is it. That is it, guys. The fuel tank is installed. Please, guys, take your time. Don't be in a rush. If you have something to do, take 2 bolts out, come back the next day, lube up your bolts. Don't get upset. The straps, they fit perfect. They were in and out. You got to move it around. Make sure the bolt goes in by itself pretty much at a notch of a turn. Don't put pressure. I really don't like running impacts. I know a lot of people run impacts. I'm still the guy turning the wrench and just taking my time because I got time. If I didn't have time and I was doing this, like to fix your car, or if I was a mechanic to be like, oh, I'll be, it's not my car, right? I'll hit the freaking cross thread the throat, cross thread the bolt. No, I'm just joking. I won't do that. That's just one of the main reasons why I don't use the impact. I take my time, let the bolt and the thread meet itself,